Hey you guys, this is Walt. I'm going to show you how to do breadboarding circuit 4. So find your circuit 3 demo, or really any of your other ones, but circuit 3 will be the best. And click the gear menu and then duplicate. So it'll make a copy. Circuit 3, we're going to rename it to circuit 4. And then we want to zoom in here and make some changes. So for this circuit, we can keep the top resistor, the top LED and the resistor. Just has one LED in it, so we're going to get rid of that LED and all its wiring. And I'm going to disconnect this wire here because we don't actually want that. So blue wire, go bye-bye. Okay, the switch, we're going to move. We're going to move it over into column C. Right now it's in column E, so just drag it over 2 slots to the left. We want to make a copy of that switch. Control Z as in Charlie, Control V as in Victor. Put that into H3 and H5 and H4 over here. So it's right here. It's lined up. The top is in row 3, and it's in the H's over here. Okay, so now we got these 2 switches. And the way you wire this up, it's called a 3-way switch because it basically has 3 states it can be in. It's kind of a dumb name. Anyways, I'm going to click here from E3 over to F3. I'm going to use a blue wire just because. And then down here on the bottom, I'm going to go from 5E to 5F. I'll use yellow because Panthers rar. My LED over here, it's still got a negative wire, so it's good, but it needs a positive wire. And what we're going to do for the positive wire is we're going to go to the common on our second switch. So I'll just start a wire here in G4. I'm going to go up, make sure you don't hit a hole. Cruise over here, and I'll make that one red. So basically the current comes in through the red wire from the power supply, the positive rail, through the resistor, into the common of switch 1. And then depending on which position the switch is in, up or down, it's going to send power either to the blue wire or the yellow wire. And then over here on the other side, depending on what position the second switch is in, it'll either connect to the blue wire or the yellow wire. And so the circuit only works when both switches are connected to the same wire. And you'll see how that works when you play with it. And then the current from either blue or yellow goes into that switch, comes out through the common terminal, through this red wire, back to your LED. And then your LED is also connected to your negative rail, to your negative side of your power supply. So to operate it, just click start. And I believe it'll start automatically. I guess it depends on where your switches are. So when both switches are the same, when they're both up, it turns on. But as soon as you make one switch different, then it turns off. Okay? So I can make that switch down, or I could go over here, turn that switch down. And then also, if I put both switches down, it'll turn on. So it only turns up when the switches are in different positions, either left up, right down, or right up, left down. That'll turn it off. But if they're in the same position, both up or both down, then it's turned on. And so you can just play with this. And really what this does, what this is used for in real life, is when you have like a hallway, you want to be able to turn the light on from one end of the hallway with that switch, or you want to be able to turn it on from the other end of the hallway with the other switch. And most people have something like this in your house. So try to think about when you've used a switch like this. They're kind of fun. Anyways, that's a 3-way switch, circuit 4, and we'll see you in the next video.